Welcome back, dudes. Angry Grandpa with another video. Dudes, today we're gonna play with this special tank we have in front of us. Luckily I finished yesterday the battle pad, at least the ones from rank 1 to 50. Obviously the rest of it is discussable because it's freaking expensive. The drop rates in the shop are not so well, but behold the vehicle. So we have the 72V6 Pantsir S1 or Pantsir S1. First and foremost, let's have a quick look at the tank, and it looks quite good. This green color, or a different type of a green, but it's close to green, and it is green. Not one of my favorite ones. So we're gonna paint the tank and see how it is. The tank destroyer. Normally it's a SPAAG. It looks very nice, guys. I would say this is like a better version of the Gepard, because it has also some ATGM launchers, and looks quite nice. Let's go into some details first and foremost. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but let's go to some info. So this is an anti-aircraft vehicle. As I said, it's a SPAAG and it is a prototype. Just one vehicle was built, developed in 2005. Service, no one knows, operators, and so on. Let's go a bit downwards and see how it is. This vehicle was initially developed on a wheel chassis, but later on track platforms or an even naval version of the system were developed as well. First and foremost, sustained damage. So it does 1300 damage with 1400 millimeters penetration. This is based on the ATGM Hermes with tandem hit, and it does damage around 17k, 18k damage per minute. Reloads in 19 seconds and a burst fire of 20-ish rounds per minute. Health points, it has 2400, so it's quite low, but yeah, we cannot compare it, let's say, with a C-15 Armata or with some other tank destroyers in the game, but it is what it is. It has some hull composite and it has some turret composite with steel and so on. Let's go to some mobility. 70 kilometers an hour is quite fast. Acceleration, not the best one for his weight, 4 seconds. So I expect to be something like a Leopard. Let's go to utility. It has 32% camo overall with 350 meters vision range while moving. And 32% from the beginning. That's a lot. I would say this is a vehicle that you should not play with him in front lines, but as you know, guys, I always do like free fights and freestyles and try to see how it's the best opportunity on like in each map, but to see how good it is, a tank in close combat and in far away combat, sustained and so on. Targeting -2 degrees gun depression, 60 degrees gun elevation, which is nice. 60 degrees, some of them can go up to like 45, 50 if I remember. And accuracy is 0.0, well, full aim, because that's based on the freaking ATG. You will need to unlock radar, which will increase your vision range and ability to spot enemies hiding behind foliage bushes at the cost of your own camouflage factor. So the moment you're gonna activate, you will lose 5%. In activation time is just 2.3 seconds, so it's not so much. Then you'll have to unlock the other one, the IRS-2-1 advanced radar. Launches 3 ATGM simultaneously, which is freaking dope. It comes also with a cost, because nowadays in the game we have a lot of tanks that have hard-kill APS and so on. So when you find an ATGM, you might lose one, and when you get, let's say, the second one, it might be intercepted again, or you will get like no penetration value. So I don't know. And a new engine, a diesel engine with 840 horsepower. Reverse speeds 15 kilometers an hour, and it's a bit faster, I would say, by just 50 acceleration. So as you see, we have Hermes ATGM-O, the optical guidance ones, those that you just send them like flying in the air and you guide them, and the ATGM tandem heat warheads, the traditional ones, 30 millimeters high explosives, and APDS this time, stabilized discarding sabots. autocannon, which it has 310 penetration with 40 damage. That's not a lot, that's really not a lot, but not even the ammunition, because you have two autocannon, guys. It's not just one, there are two, and these will eat the bullets pretty fast, so you will end up with mostly of the time without ammo, but finger crossed. Let's prepare the tank for the fight. So behold the vehicle. I've added some painting, some decals, which changed the ammunition and so on. Add some repair kits, a field rebuild kit. We're gonna go ahead and add something for the crew itself so it grows faster, and I will probably change the commander to someone that has more experience into ATGMs. This vehicle has no ability right now, so when you're gonna unlock and make some missions, you'll be able to get the ability itself. That's the price. First fight, let's go. So we finally got to the match. We are on Hunt Bingo. We have a lot of premium tanks except the PL-05. We have a Hunter VVN-20 and a Typhoon VDV, which this one was in the previous battle pack that I missed. Sadly, it is what it is, guys. You cannot have all the tanks in the game sometimes, and you don't have the time to play the game. I will play first and foremost from the back. I want to see how the ATGMs react and how they tend to do some damage, you know, long distance and so on. Sadly, wish that had that radar, but as I said, the first ATGM will be intercepted, the second one no. Ah, okay. I like that it's like a drum. The gun depression really speaks about, you know, the tank. But that's because also I'm sitting on a hill. So I'm really trying to see how the tank it is. It's not like the Gepard. It's not hitting so fast, I would say, but it's relatively fine, you know. Yeah, I have these ATGM now. Yeah, fire this one also. Whatever. Hmm. Let's see if we switch to the other ones. Yeah. So if you reloaded the ATGMs, tandem hit, you cannot switch to the other ones unless you reload them from the beginning. I'll go in the city, see how it is with this tank. Probably I should switch to the other ones because it's close combat, and those will not help. And as I said, the munition is not so much, and you will immediately lose. Ouch. Low health points. No ammunition. Oh shit. So you cannot fire guys from the close combat. It's not a tank made for close combat. Yeah, you cannot. The ATGMs are basically stuck on top. They cannot be put down. Well, it might be, but I don't know why. Probably because of the upgrades. You know what I mean? Shit. Okay, I survived those ATGMs. Yeah, not this one. Yep. The fight is done. It's won. However, not so much damage, I would say. We had a lot of good players, or at least a lot of premium tanks that can do a lot of damage, especially the VN20. I need to do at least more 12 missions, for contracts, 100 more and so on. Let's go with some basic stuff with this tank, because it's not made for... I will go with the painting. It still has, you know, like protection, to reload faster I need, and to aim the ATGM. What else I can need? Can use the aiming speed. So basically this is the tank right now. Second fight. So we are on life jacket. We have a T14 Armata, T15 Armata, a Boxer CRV, and an Oplot, which is not bad. A long range map and close. So I will go firstly with ATGM. Hopefully do some damage. More damage than usual. And let's see, guys. Yeah. Blew up. Yeah. Sadly, you don't have like a bigger zoom to see sometimes, like with these ATGMs. Well, crap. Where the he's going? Yeah, at least I've got one. I'm reloading now. So this type of ATGM, these types of ATGMs, launches, they load the moment you reload, but you can fire with them when you're like down, which is a shame. I probably should go with the other ones, other ATGMs probably. Yeah, let's go with the other ones, guys. I want to see how it is when I'm going after, when they spot the vehicles behind or... shit. That was a close one. I will say. Let's go after this Charlie. He went behind me. That's a very unusual thing for that type of tank to do. You know? Oh, missed. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's go for this challenger. Bullseye. I think I'm gonna go just for that Charlie. Just to help that guy to get rid of it, you know. Otherwise he might die. So went in the freaking radiator. Yeah, he died. He killed it, no. Now he's dead. Where was he, the other one? Someone spot him. There we go. $104. Just 104 damage. Jesus, man. There we go. Okay, now I'm reloading. Quite fun, I would say. And open maps with this tank with so many ATGMs and playing with the ATGM-O's, like the optical ones. Hey man, that's gonna be, you know, massive impact. Especially when your teammates are blocked. They don't have any space to go or any area to run. You can give them a hand. The problem is with the fast maneuverability, like sometimes it goes slow with the mouse and sometimes it goes faster. Depends on the distance and how much you go up with your radius with ATGMs. So yeah, it is like this. That's a nice one. Hi ha. Hi ha. Battalion. Hi ha. Why does it sounds like it's like Finnish, but oh, you blocked him. Okay, even into 130 meters I can still get this one. Even below of it. Ooh, that was nice. That was nice, guys. Yeah, obviously. Obviously. You give to Merkava a blow up 2000 and you hit the freaking K21 with just man. Come on. Blow up. Come on. Last chance. Ah, shit, man. I don't know why did it move. I have no idea why did it move, because I aimed the turret. Let's fight. We are on Banshee. We have IX T249, a Wilk, and the PL05, which I don't know. There it is. No MBT. This is gonna be painful, guys. Sometimes on some maps an MBT helps a lot, but we have to use the map now wisely. Try not to die. I've done my best in each fight, but with this tank seems like you cannot attain a blue star so easily because the damage output is not so fast, and his main focus are the ATGMs, which are not always like, you know, how to put it out, connecting. So I think rarely I will get a blue star in this tank. So little in that 640. Yeah, he that guy. Flame on. You can even see the turret. It's not so fast like it moves with the weapon itself, with the turret. You know, like the chassis, the turret, traverse speed, and so on. It's not so well. Straight in your booty. Probably I should switch. Yeah, I'll switch to the other ones and hit from above. Yeah, one spotted. Nice. T14 Armata. If I can. And if I may. In. It went in. In. Let's get the APS down first. In. Well, that one died. Amazing. They get that polish. 256. Okay. Who's else? Nice. Poland. See now, like the mouse, it's not letting me, man. It's not freaking letting me. There we go. It was moving on its own. Like what the heck? It was dragging me to the left. Probably is there. I have no idea. Probably went there if it's like, you know. Like, let's get that Sphinx if we can. No ATGM, no one. No. I'm doing circles here. I have a few seconds left and I'm... Ah, missed. Jesus, man. Let's go with that Sphinx. Well, he is behind the freaking... I hit him. Okay. Well, where is the other one? Or the last one? They might be in this area. That's over there. Oh crap, no more. Probably he's the last one. So it is what it is, guy, with this tank. Let's start foremost with some pros and cons. Pros, I will say that you have an ability to use any weapon you desire. Autocannon, ATGMs with tandem hit, ATGMs with optical guidance. You can use also high explosive rounds if you want to, I don't know, remove the paint of the enemy. You have a good camo, you have decent mobility for a tank destroyer, and decent, let's say, damage per minute, 20k. You have a nice utility, as I said, with the camo. Seems like you can get to 40%, 48% while standing, a visual range of 350 meters while moving. Upgrade the tank, you will get also a radar, which will give you more, you know, like opportunities to spot enemies behind bushes at the cost of your camouflage, but the camouflage, it's not gonna go so much downwards. Yeah, a better engine and so on. 6 ATGMs on each side, you know, to fire, roughly doing a blow up of 2k, you know, into a vehicle, or just 200 penetration or non-penetration values. Cons, no gun depression, I will say. It's very disappointing, I would say. Just 6 degrees, it's not so much, but I'll take it. Health points, not so many. Protection, not so much. If you go now to the protection and check it out, yeah, if we put the tank, let's try to use a tier 10 MBT outside, shooting at you with the APFSDS 120 mil. Yeah, like, look, the entire plate is just 12 millimeters. So this vehicle is not made for close combat. Do not go in close combat with your enemies, guys. Either if you play PvE or PvP, do not go. You're gonna be demolished. If an SPG, an RT fires at you with a high explosive, you are one shot, or at least 2 shots, just for secondary, third line, long ranges, and possibly long range behind, like 200-300 meters behind them, and using optical guidance, you know, assistance. I think it's much better for this tank. This might be the only one that it's good with this tank. These optical guidance ATGMs. Other downsides, it is that it's quite big, and when you try to turn your hull, it goes also with the turret, so it's like moving also the tank. That's why sometimes I moved, because that's why I've lost some shots in some situations, when I said, like, man, why did I aim that tank and it didn't went into the ATGM, like into it, because I was backing or turning my tank also. Really wish it had some other types of abilities. Really wish it had like a 360 degrees smoke around the vehicle. Really wish it had more protection wise, at least more protection. Even Gepard has more protection than this tank. And probably it's not the best tank for a tier 10. I will probably saw Pantsir as it is now in the game, but not as when I made a video about it, like to be a tier 10. I think it's much better to be a tier 8 and put Gepard at tier 10, because that tank has more potential, but you cannot do that because of the ATGMs, and the ATGMs are pretty nasty, pretty nasty. Look like they get freaking half of the tank. Let's give it a rating of I will say an 8, a solid 8. You cannot achieve a blue star so easily in this tank. Not enough ammunition, I will say, and protection. You need a bit of protection, but it is an SPAG in the tank destroyer class in Armory Warfare, so take it or leave it. This is the tank. This is a premium tank, a reward tank, rank 50 from the On the Hunt battle pass. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me in the comment section if you have the tank or not. Tell me what do you think about the tank itself. Does it fit tier 10 or not? And see you next time in the next video.